everybody, it's Positive Benzo Withdrawal, and this is my 3-month update. So I have 3 months off of klonopin. Wow, I feel like it's a milestone. It's just a big deal. I mean, that was such a long taper. I can't believe I've been off now for 3 months. Oh my gosh. So I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on with me, symptoms I have, symptoms that have passed, all that good stuff. The last video I made, I was wavy, and that wave lasted about a week. It was kind of brutal because I hadn't had a wave in so long. And then what ended up changing, how's that? All right. What ended up changing is that I got back onto keto. That I'd been doing keto diet for a while, but I don't think I was actually in ketosis. I was kind of like carbing up with some sweet potatoes and some cassava chips and, sorry, the sun is in my eyes. So I went back into like ketosis. So it took me like 3 to 4 days. I kind of felt crappy. Once I was back into ketosis, I started feeling alleviation of symptoms. So my energy level went back up, the chronic fatigue symptoms left, just a lot of stuff, derealization, all that stuff was gone. So I know as part of my healing process for me that being in ketosis is just, you know, better for me. It's probably not going to be true for everybody. It's just true for me. So take that for what you will. So it's not that things have been completely devoid of symptoms. I did have a little wave yesterday. It did pass. So kind of like what's happening for me right now is that my baseline is way higher. It's way higher. My baseline of how I feel like on a day-to-day basis is so much higher than it was in any of my taper. Like, I wouldn't even call this a window. I wouldn't even call this like stable, the words I used to use. This is like baseline, everyday function, feelings, way higher. Like, I mean, I feel like I don't have a chemical in my body. I don't feel like nasty, like symptoms all the time. I feel pretty alert, alive, engaged, happy. I don't have anxiety. I feel pretty good, like pretty chill, I guess. Yeah, like I can just sort of feel again, like my body's just like woken up. Like it was dead for a long time and now it's like, hey, I'm here, I'm back. And that feels really, really good. But what I do kind of think now is that I'm in post-acute withdrawal. And in the post-acute withdrawal, there's going to be blips. There's going to be little things. There's going to be days. There's going to be reactions to certain foods. There's going to be, you know, stuff. And I still have to weather that for maybe, you know, they say classical post-acute withdrawal syndrome is like 18 months. I'm 3 months in. I don't know. For some people, it's 2 years, 3 years. I don't know. But I'm sure that I'm in post-acute withdrawal now. And in post-acute withdrawal, my baseline is way better. And I still have little things here and there. Yeah, so I started drinking coffee again, which is crazy town. I didn't drink coffee for 19 months. I know some people drink it during withdrawal. I did not. I didn't even drink green tea. I was really cautioned against taking any supplements, doing any caffeine. I was part of a community for a while, a withdrawal community, and that was sort of, you know, I think it was sort of like this understanding that you have to be super, super careful of everything. And because I had such a high, like, my body was so sensitive that I just didn't want to put anything into my system that would fuck it up anymore. Excuse my French, but I think we're all adults here. Anyway, so probably about 5 days ago, I experimented with like that much coffee and maybe that much hot water. And I do like the bulletproof coffee, so I put ghee and a little bit of whipping cream, or half and half, and maybe a little bit of coconut oil, and I like blend it up. Because I'm doing keto, so I do the bulletproof. And that's kind of my breakfast, and then I'll eat again, you know, maybe at like 11 or noon, and then stop eating at 8. So I have this kind of like eating window. Anyway, that's a whole other topic. That's keto and intermittent fasting. So yeah, I was fine the first day. The second day I felt amazing. The third day I was like, okay. Yesterday I didn't feel so good on the coffee and I kind of got wavy. And then I had some today and I feel fine. So I'm going to be fine with just drinking coffee from now on, I think. Just that much. I mean, literally, I make my partner's coffee this much and then I transfer over the basket onto my cup and I pour, and that much is how much I have with that much hot water. And it's like super good coffee. You know, I don't think it's got a lot more caffeine than tea, but it's not like truck stop coffee that's got like crack in it practically, you know what I mean? So what else is gone? That constant derealization still gone. I get it a little bit here and there. I get the fatigue a little bit here and there, but it's not nearly as bad. I went out last night to some friend's house. I was able to have a really, 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 really good time. Laughed, socialized, felt amazing. This was not true this time last year. I could not hang out with people. I could not hang out with friends for like probably about 18 months. So this is a huge, huge improvement. Last weekend we hung out with a bunch of friends, had a really good time. That night I was really tired. I felt like I kind of overdid it that night. So I'm not 100%. I would say I'm like 60%. I mean, 60% from being so damaged is huge. To say I'm like 60% healed, I don't even know what these things really mean. And the only reason why I would kind of put it low like that is because I don't know what's around the corner. And I don't want to say something and then have tomorrow me go into like a week-long wave and be like desperate and hopeless. And all I'm going to say is that I feel better. My baseline is better. I feel like I'm able to like be in society and walk around and do things in a way that feels totally different. Like I'm not constantly thinking of my symptoms. So yeah, that's it. That's my 3-month update, you guys. Let me know how you're doing. I will probably come back with a 4-month update, and yeah, just keep on keeping on. And everybody who's currently going through the shitstorm of hell withdrawal, it's gonna end. Things are gonna change. Things are gonna get better. We do heal. You are healing right now. Okay. Lots of love to everybody. Peace.